Because you once did a remake. You did Psycho.
Yeah, I remade
Loved that.
Psycho.
Loved it.
I was making that mostly because when I was starting out with Drugstore Cowboy, the actors were sort of wanting to work with you. So that meant that the studios wanted you to direct something because they knew the actors would go with something that you would direct.
Of course.
And so I would have meetings at studios, based because of actors, not so much because Drugstore Cowboy did well, which it didn't really do well. So I was always in Casey Silver's office at Universal, who had Psycho. And, every year or two, whenever a film would come out, the actors would go like, we want to work with Gus. And so Casey would call me and say, let's get something going. And he introduced me to people that handled the library of films. You could make a film from an old script that Billy Wilder wrote that hadn't been done, that kind of thing. Or you could remake one of the library pieces. In the 90s, they were remaking everything from the Brady Bunch to the Flintstones. They were remaking because audience recognized those characters and they would be drawn to it. And those two films, of course the kids could go too. But I said, why don't you really remake the film instead of kind of remake it, changing the ending, because they always changed the dark ending from the old movies, because the old movies had darker endings than our 90s movies. And they would just laugh and say, no, we won't be doing that anytime soon. And then next time I went, same thing. I said, how about we do this? Because they seem to want to do anything with me. So Psycho, remake it, don't change anything about it. Just the actors will be different. Copy every shot. And they would laugh at me. And then Good Will Hunting was coming out. And it was the awards. It was nominated for like 10 Academy Awards. So all the studios, they want to get those people sort of signed up to something so that if you win, they can lean over and say, we've got his next film. I think that's the reason they want you. It's just really so they could do that.
Well, your superpower is that the stars want to work with you.